All right, so today we're going to be working on addition. So we're going to work on adding and subtraction, and then taking away, all right? And we are going to use objects and images in order to figure out how to find the answer to our stories, okay? But first we're going to go over counting 1 through 40. Okay, we're going to do this together. We're not going to go super fast because we really want to focus on saying our numbers right, okay? All right, eyes up here. Y'all ready? Okay. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Good job. Well, now let's do something a little different. Eyes up here, please. All right, this time we're going to slow down a little bit, okay? Because we went really fast, okay? But y'all did really good. But every time we say a number, just for instance, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to, hold on, we're going to keep going all the way to 40, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, slow down, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Good job. Your hands sore now? Okay. All right, eyes up here. We're not chit-chatting right now. Okay. So, I have got us a few little stories we're going to go over. Y'all ready? Okay, quit clapping. We're done counting right now, okay? So y'all listen very carefully, okay? There were 6 students playing ball outside. Then 5 of the students wanted to go slide. How many students are still playing ball? Does anybody know, are we adding the students together or are we taking away?
Taking away.
Taking away. So we're doing subtraction in this one, aren't we? That means taking away.
Take away. Stop.
1 second.
3. 3. Play. Take away 3.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're not chit-chatting. Mouths are closed. Eyes are up here. We're going to start underlining the information that we know, okay? So we know that there were 6 students playing ball outside, right? We had 6 students playing ball. So we're going to underline that. That way we can come back and look at that information later if we need to. Raja, can you turn around for me? Raja, let's turn around. Come on, let's turn around and look at the board for me. All the way. Keep going, keep going. Good job. Okay. Then 5 of the students wanted to go slide. So that's something we know, right? 5 of those students left to go slide. But how many students are still playing ball? So they just asked us how many students were still playing ball, right?
3.
Okay, hang on. All right, so we're going to circle what they're asking us because that is the question that we need to solve, right?
What?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So on this one, we're going to use cubes to help us figure out what's going on in our story. So we have 6 students. Can y'all count with me? 1, 2, 3, that one so we can see better. Okay. So we have 6 students, and they are playing ball. But how many students wanted to go slide? Does anybody remember? 5. Yes, that's where we found it. Then 5 of the students wanted to go slide. So how many cubes are we going to take away?
3.
5, because 5 of them went to slide. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
How many students? 1. So we have 1 student still playing ball outside. Good job. All right, so now everybody, Raja, can you sit on your bottom, please? Raja, sit up and sit on your bottom. Thank you. Okay, now everybody's going to get a turn doing something, okay? I'll make sure that you do, but let's just be patient. So let's read our second story. Clear this out. All right. All right, y'all ready? Eyes up here. There were 4 balls outside today at recess. 3 of the balls were taken inside. How many balls are still outside?
5.
All right, McKenna, you want to come up here for me? We are going to work on finding our information, okay? Here's your pen. We're going to underline what we know, okay? So, there were 4 balls outside today at recess. Is that something we know, or are they asking us? That's something we know, because we know 4 balls are outside. Can you underline that for me? From there were 4 balls outside today at recess. Yep. All the way over here. Keep going. Perfect. All right, thank you. Avery, you want to come up here? Our next sentence. 3 of the balls were taken inside. Is that something that we know, or are they asking us something? What do you think? Is it asking? What do y'all think? Do we know 3 of the balls were taken inside? So that's something that we know, okay? So let's underline that. 3 of the balls.
There's 6 of the balls.
Okay, come back over here. Were taken inside. So underline from here to here. All right, good job. So we're finding the evidence and trying to figure out what's going on in our story. Zoe, you want to come up? Our last sentence. How many balls were still outside? Are they asking us a question, or is that something we know? It's a question, because that's what we need to figure out is how many balls were still outside. So we need to circle our last sentence, okay? How many balls were still outside? Good job. All right, thank you. All right. Now we've done cubes with our last problem. How about, can we do something like circles to figure this one out?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's see, Alex, you want to come up here for me? All right. So on this one, we know that there were 4 balls outside today at recess. You want to draw the 4 balls for me? You want to draw 4 circles? Okay. 1. Can you count them and make sure you have 4 for me? Okay, let's count them. Good job. Okay, let me see that. Nope, we don't need to erase it right now. Thank you. Okay, Raja, you want to come up here? It's okay, come up here. Okay, so we have 4 balls at recess. 3 of our balls were taken away, okay? So let's cross out how many balls? 3 balls, because the 3 were taken away from the 4. Can you draw X's on 3 of our balls? Can you draw an X? Can we show you? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go an X. So there's 1. Can you do an X on that one? 2, and 1 more. Perfect. All done.
Windows.
Thank you. Let's sit on our bottoms, okay? That way we can look. So we had 4 balls. 3 of them were taken inside. How many balls do we have left outside? 1. Good job. All right, let's try another one. This one's a little bit trickier, okay? Gracie, do you want to give this a try? All right, let's read this real quick though, okay? There were 9 rabbits eating carrots. Alex, Raja, crisscross applesauce, let's pay attention. Then 4 of the rabbits hopped away. How many rabbits are still eating carrots?
5.
Okay, hold on, don't say it yet. Let's underline what we know. So there were 9 rabbits eating carrots. Is that something we know or is that a question?
We know.
We know that. So let's underline. There were 9 rabbits eating carrots. Can you underline that first sentence? Hey, y'all sit on your bottom so the people behind you can see, okay? Eating carrots all the way to here. All right, good job. It's okay. It's okay. Jackson, you want to come up here? All right, so our next sentence. Then 4 of the rabbits hopped away. Is that something we know or are they asking us a question? We know that. Good job. So we're going to underline. Then 4 of the rabbits hopped away. Can you underline that for me? We'll start right here. All the way to the end. Oh, watch your arm. It's okay. Right here. All the way to the one away by that here. Good job. Okay. Thank you. All right, Braylon, you want to come up here? Alex, we need to sit down. Raja, on your bottom. Come on, on your bottom. Hey, on your bottom, Raja. Come on. Sit down. Thank you, baby. Okay. How many rabbits are still eating carrots? Are they asking us a question or is that something we know? They're asking us a question because they want to know how many are still eating carrots, right? So we need to circle this one. So start circling here, all the way over here. All right, circle it.
That's a big circle.
That's okay. All right, and circle the word carrots for me. Does anybody know why we're underlining and circling sentences?
Yes.
Why?
Because we're learning how to read it, right? And that's how our help us.
Yeah, we're trying to learn how we can solve our word problems, and then that way we kind of focus on what we're reading. We can identify what we know and what we're being asked. All right, so this one right here, we'll do another image, okay? Brandon, you want to come up here? How many rabbits were eating carrots? Anybody remember? 9. So there were 9 rabbits eating carrots. Brandon, do you want to draw 9 rabbits? You can do circles or squares, whatever you want. Hey, crisscross applesauce. Hands to yourself. Okay, how many do you have? Can you count them for me? Perfect. Good job. Thank you, Brandon. All right. You want to come up here, Bentley? All right. So we've got our 9 rabbits eating carrots. Sit on your bottom. Then 4 of the rabbits hopped away. So what does hopped away mean? Hang on one second.
That means they.
Okay, so they were eating carrots. They hopped away, so they left, didn't they? Okay. Can you mark out 4 of our rabbits? You want to cross out 4 of our rabbits, X them out. So 1 rabbit left. Now 2 rabbits left. 3 rabbits. How many do we need? 4. All right, our 4th rabbit just left. Oh, it's okay.
There's 5 now. There's 5.
There we go. I don't know what happened. That's okay. All right, so let's count together. How many rabbits do we have left eating carrots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 5 rabbits, right? Raja, on your bottom, please. Thank you. Okay. Hey. Turn around, crisscross. Hands to yourself. Sit on your bottoms, please. Thank you. Hopefully this doesn't give any bright ideas for Miss Kelly. Okay. So there are 6 fish in the fish tank at school. Okay. Then my teacher bought us 2 more fish. How many fish do we have at school now? Okay. So what do we know that's going on?
The teacher gave them 2 more fish.
Okay. The teacher gave 2 more fish. How many fish should we start out with?
6,
6.
7. Now there's 7 fish.
6. Okay. So I'm going to try to do a little bit something different. So I'm going to draw us some fish. Those are going to be my fish. Okay, so let's count together. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 fish in our fish tank. Alex, I need your hands to yourself, not on Raja.
And the teacher.
And our teacher gave us 2 more. So let's underline. We already knew we had the 6 fish. Then my teacher bought us 2 more fish. All right. So how many more fish do we need?
2.
2. So 1, 2.
Number's 8.
How many fish do we have in all? Let's circle that because we're being asked. So y'all think 8? Well, let's count it together and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. We're going to try this one a few different ways. See if I can get y'all tricked, okay? Y'all ready? Y'all think y'all can do this? I think you can. All right. So there were 5 ducks in the pond, and 4 of our ducks came to, 4 more ducks came to the pond to swim. Excuse me. How many ducks are in the pond now? Don't say it, okay? All right. So let's try it. Let's see. Lynn, do you want to come up here for me? Okay. We need to underline what we know, okay? So there were 5 ducks in the pond. Is that something we know, or are they asking us something? Something we know? So let's underline it. You ready? So we're going to start up here. So there were 5 ducks in the pond. So underline all the way to the period. Okay, Allison, you want to come up here? Thank you, Lynn. So our next sentence. 4 more ducks came to the pond to swim. Is that something we know, or is that a question? What do you think? Well, that's something we know, because we know that 4 more ducks came over to the pond. So let's underline it. We're going to underline from the 4 all the way to the end. Here, don't put your wrist on it. That's what it is. Just the pen. There you go. Feeling on the bottom. Okay? And then we're going to underline from the pond to swim. Thank you. All right, Adeline, you want to come up here? All right. How many ducks are in the pond now? Is that something we know, or are they asking us something? They're asking us, right? Because they want to know how many ducks we have now in the pond. Can you circle that for me? Circle from how all the way to the end. Hey, I need you in your square, looking forward, crisscross applesauce. Circle it. You're going to circle the sentence. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Just use the pen, okay? Don't touch your wrist or anything on the board. There you go. Good job. Okay, we're going to circle the one now with the question mark. Hang on your bottoms, girls.
What's our last word?
Just hang on. Alright, thank you. Alright, so if we use cubes on this one, right? How many ducks did we have in the pond at first? Can anybody remember? Let's read that first sentence. There were 5 ducks in the pond. So how many ducks? 5, okay? So let's count together. You ready? 1. Hang on, we're almost done, okay? This is our last problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on. Right now we know that there's 5 ducks in the pond. Now we have how many ducks that came to the pond? 4 more. Alex and Raja. Eyes up front, hands to yourself, please. 4 more ducks. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we need to count how many ducks we have all together, right? Because now how many ducks do we have? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ducks. Now, I have a question. Do you think, after reading this and doing our cubes, is there another way that we can find out how many ducks are in the pond?
No.
Is that the only way we can do that math problem?
No.
What else could we do?
We could do it. We can do it.
How could we do it?
We can do it.
We could do it by using images. What else? Could we use it by using our fingers?
Yes.
Because those are objects. Could we do it by y'all standing up in front of the class?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. If we did not have this information, if we didn't listen to it or read it or anything, or understand it, could we figure out the answer to our problem?
No.
No. Because if you didn't read it and know that there was 5 ducks and 4 more came, you'd be like, well, what's going on? So, how do we, if we were to use people, how many of you will need to stand up for this first sentence? There were 5 ducks in the pond. 5? You think 5? Let's give it a whirl. Okay. McKenna, Avery, Zoe, Alex, and Raja. Can y'all stand up for me? Hands to yourself. Let's stand up right here in front. Okay. A nice, neat line. Okay. Let's see how many ducks we have. Okay, ready? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 ducks at the pond. Okay. But now we know 4 more ducks came to the pond to swim. How many more students do we need to stand up? 4. Okay. Gracie, Jackson, Braylon, Brandon. Can y'all stand up? Okay. You want to stand over here so we can count? All right, let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do we have? 9. So there are so many different ways. Y'all can sit back down. So we use the students, we use the cubes. Here, Alex, sit down. Have a seat, buddy. So we could use images or anything to find the answer, right? Okay. All right. We are done for the day with math.